I'm making the same face the kid made. See that? Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. There's the leg lamp. It's a little one. Oh, there's the wrong side of the leg lamp. I've exposed the lamp. There we go. Cool. Welcome to the show. My name is Chris Machete Cochran. I am your favorite comic book artist slash cult leader slash agent of chaos. And man, the cult is growing. I thank you for your clicks, your appreciation, all your kudos. Very, very much appreciated. You make my day, my friends. You make my day. Get more and more views. The Black Christmas deep dive we did last week is doing exceptionally well. Tonight we're going to go into the Christmas story deep dive because it is Christmas right now around this time. There it is. Good. There's our little graphic there. So we're going to do a Christmas story. It's a great movie from 1983, I believe. Yeah. So I got the 8 ball out here. This is a gift for my daughter, actually. She's not watching the show. So are we going to have a fantastic show? Is this going to be the best show ever? I can't hold it up or else. Reply hazy. Try again. Okay, we'll try again later on, I guess. I think it's going to be the best show ever. You know why? Because it's a Christmas story, and this movie is awesome. It's a Christmas story from 1983. It's from Bob Clark, the same dude who was responsible for Black Christmas that we just talked about last week. Yeah, there's Bob Clark there. Did you know that he was in the movie? There he is on the left talking with the kids that are acting in it. And there he is on the right, his spot in the movie. It's a major award, he says. So next time you watch the movie, check that out. That's, excuse me, actually Bob Clark, the person responsible for this. So the original story comes from Gene Shepard. This is from a 1966 short story entitled In God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash. And that's a famous saying, In God We Trust. And they added all others pay cash. So that's classic from 1966 is where this came from. And it is written about the 1940s, I believe. Yeah, so it's about time in the 1940s. And it's Christmas time, and we're going to follow a family. And there's the family and what could possibly be the best Christmas ever. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you're a kid, it depends on what you get. Sometimes like who you hang out with. Sometimes it just depends if you get anything. Okay. So this is an old classic one. And here's the people we have in the movie. Now, the little dude there with the overalls on, that's Randy. And that's played by Ian Petrella. To up beside or holding him on his knee is the father. And that's Darren McGavin. And he's been in all kinds of stuff. You'll recognize him from another famous Christmas movie as well, from Christmas Vacation. He's in one of the dads in that. Wow. Yeah, you know that. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you knew that. Anyway, also we have the mom to my top left, and that is Melinda Dillon, and she's fresh off of E.T. here. She didn't even have to audition for it. They're just like, hey, you were on E.T. We want you on the movie. And she's like, yeah, sounds great. And of course, we have Peter Billingsley, the little dude with the goggles there, who the story's mainly about. And he is related to Barbara Billingsley from Leave It to Beaver, but not her son or anything really, like a nephew kind of thing. So there is a relationship there, family kind of deal, but not the son. That is a question that's asked all the time. Okay, so that's what we got there. So there's our cast, and hilarity ensues. So we got this little dude. And this could be his best Christmas ever. Ralphie. This could be Ralph's best Christmas ever. You know what he wants for Christmas? He wants a BB gun, as I would call it, or pellet gun. So what we got here is the Red Ryder Carbine Action 200 short range model air rifle. And this is what he wants for Christmas. There it is right there. Very, very cool. He talks about it all the time. It's like he sees it in the window. My nose is really itchy. Sorry. It's an iconic part of the movie. Yeah. And we also get one of the catchphrases comes from this. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
It's kind of nostalgic for us because we used to watch The Windows. When
we did. We are Generation X kids. We will know that we had beautiful time walking in downtown Toronto. That was closest for us. We did. Downtown Toronto during Christmas break and looking at all the windows and all this cool stuff that was going on in the windows, like right here. This is what it started way, way back then at the big stores like Higbee's. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eaton's and Simpsons.
Yeah, we had Eaton's and Simpsons for Canadians, and these guys had Big Bears. Right on. So he starts off just we go right into it. He starts priming his family. I want this for Christmas. I got to get this for Christmas. They look at him like he's crazy. Oh my gosh. So another key moment or key element of this movie is the furnace battle that's constantly going on with the father. father is such a great character. You got to keep in mind this is supposed to be in the 40s, so a furnace battle is something the dad just goes out. He goes over the edge with. It's like him against the furnace, which is really, really fun. And some of the language that they, instead of having him do swears, they put different words in there for him
Oh
when he's
yeah.
fighting with things, which more will come up. My favorite one is coming up later on as I move on here.
That's
The furnace
kinda
battles
like-
are great.
Kind of like what Flintstones do.
Yeah.
Remember?
Barbara Grumble, even summer, creepy, summer, frogging. Yeah, so they did the same kind of element
Yeah.
there when he would swear, which was really, really funny. Now, when they're sitting at the table, this is an interesting part. They're doing a quiz. The mother and father are doing a quiz, and the father's like, "What is the name of the Lone Ranger's horse?" And the mom says, "Well, it's Victor." The dad says, "How did you know that?" Well, everybody knows that. So he's doing a quiz. So later on, what do you think he wins from that quiz? I didn't put that together for a while. That was a good one. My wife spotted that one because the question came up on another podcast we watched, or another. It wasn't a podcast. It was just another reviewer or something of the movie. Maybe it was a podcast, but regardless, during breakfast, he's doing the quiz that will later win him this, and his wife gives him the winning answer that gets the thing she most hates.
Yes.
I don't know if he really meant to write that in as well. I'm sure he did, but wow.
Let's see the clip of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's watch
go.
the clip of that,
Okay.
please.
It is here.
Yeah.
You Parker?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a sign here.
Yeah. Well, what is it?
I don't know.
What's in it? Here, bring it in, huh? Thanks a lot, guys. Merry Christmas. Fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
No, here, I'll poke it, ain't Harry. Hi. Oh, there could be anything in there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Would you look at that? Would you look at that?
What is it?
Well, it's a leg.
But what is it?
Yeah, well, it's a leg, you know, like in a statue.
Statue?
Yeah, a statue.
Yeah, statue.
Ralphie?
What a great lamp.
No.
Oh, look at that. Will you look at that? Isn't that glorious? It's indescribably beautiful. It reminds me of the 4th of July. Turn off all the lights. I want to see what it looks like from the street. Move it a little bit to the right. Yeah, a little that way. Just a little. What is that? Don't bother me now, sweet. Can't see I'm busy. Yeah, but what is that? It's a major award. A major award?
Shucks, I wouldn't have known, Dad. It looks like a lamp.
Well, it's a lamp, you nincompoop, but it's a major award. I won it.
That's awesome. It's a major award. So that was the producer of the movie there, Bob Clark, and he plays Mr. Bumpus. He's the guy that owns the Bumpus Hounds. So there's another good one for you. So that gentleman is Mr. Bumpus. He owns the Bumpus Hounds. And this is cool because it's not like he won like a bowling trophy or something that you've seen somewhere before. It's like, what the heck is this? And it became so iconic. Look, I want her here. So what an iconic image that produced as well from this movie, the leg lamp. Ooh, a statue. Ralphie. Awesome.
I think he calls it glowing sex.
No, so I think something like that was. Yeah. Anyway, I think that so he calls something that, which is great. So the leg lamp is very, very iconic, and then the whole fragility. And I don't know if you noticed, it doesn't say this end up; it says his end up. I don't know if that was like they couldn't get the quite stamp on there properly, or if it was an inside joke. But yeah, the box says his end up, not this end up. Fragility. I think it's French. Awesome. Again, classic lines, right? Fragility. We use that all the time.
Yes, we do.
Not just even during Christmas time, we use that one, which is really, really rad. Yeah, that's a great one. I got to mention Randy as well. It's just such a rad little dude in this. If we can get the picture of the family here, the group. Here we go. So let's talk about the friends a bit. So we've got Randy. Sorry, Randy has the snowsuit that looks like he's got a bunch of pillows in there as well. And he is just padded there, and he gets knocked over off the beginning, and his response is, "Hey, kid." And I love that one too. And I can't get up. I can't get up. Oh my gosh, Randy puts in such an amazing performance for a little dude in here. I thought he was my favorite secondary character
Yeah.
out of all the other ones. Because here's our secondary characters here. We got the friends, right? We have the bullies on the right here. We have his normal friends on the left, and we have the one that gets his tongue stuck to the pole flick.
And I can show you that.
And let's check out what Ralphie's little friends do at lunch hour here. More iconic stuff here.
You're full of beans and so's your old man. Oh, yeah? Yeah! Says who? Says me. Oh, yeah? Yeah! I double dare you.
The exact exchange and nuance of phrase in this ritual is very important.
Huh, are you kidding? Stick my tongue to that stupid pole, that's dumb. That's cause you know it'll stick. You're full of it. Oh, yeah? Yeah! Well, I double dog dare you.
Now it was serious. A double dog dare. What else was left but a triple dare you? And finally, the coup de grace of all dares, the sinister triple
really good.
dog dare.
I triple dog dare you.
Schwartz created a slight breach of etiquette by skipping the triple dare and going right for the throat.
All right, all right. Get up, Edwards. Come on, Karen. Well, go on, smartass, and do it. I'm going.
Flick's spine stiffened, his lips curled in a defiant sneer. There was no going back now.
This is nuts. Thug? Thug? Thug! 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 It really worked.
It's the bell rang. Oh man. Okay, so first of all, that scene was shot in St. Catharines, Ontario. Correct? St. Catharines, Ontario.
Victoria School?
Yeah, Victoria School, a Victoria School in St. Catharines, Ontario. Take that. So take that. There you go. So that was filmed in Ontario. Also, the way they got his tongue to stick to the pole was there was a hole in the pole and there was like a vacuum, and it was put in another hole in the pipe, and so there's suction coming through. So when he stuck his tongue to it, the tongue stuck. So that's how they did that. Da-da-da, pretty cool. Everybody knows somebody who had their tongue stuck to a pole or to something, a door handle or something cold in the wintertime from Canada.
Yeah.
Right? We all know somebody who had that happen to them. Dang. So his kids were the really fun. So we see the kids again. I'll go back to those guys. The bullies. Everybody has bullies in life. My gosh. Well, most people do. And these back in the day, you had to stick up for yourself. The 40s. So sidebar, my co-host who's usually here, but again, as we say, he's out with his secret identity doing stuff like this. Brent's favorite scene is when little Ralphie finally loses it and beats up the bully, because he says that reminds him of when he was younger, what he wished he could have did with his bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a clip of that. Let's check out the bully incident, which is Brent's favorite part of the movie.
Listen, jerk. When I tell you to come, you better come. What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby. Cry for me. Come on. Cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow. Something had happened. A fuse blew, and I had gone out of my skull.
Grover Dill. I killed my dad. There's just some lines from some movies, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Don't throw me down, Clark. Some small lines that always stick with me. I can recite most of this movie off by heart. So that was the fight scene. That's Brent's favorite scene in the movie. He likes that scene. That's his favorite scene. Man, I don't think I have a favorite scene. I don't know. Man, that's tough. I'll think as we're going here, though. So we go along. We jumped a little bit there, so we wanted to show Brent's favorite scene, but we've got the decoder ring scene. Now, back when we were younger, you had to mail away to get stuff. Now, this was really before my time as well. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But yeah, there we go. So this is a decoder ring that he sent away for because they used to listen to the radio. There's radio specials back when this Christmas was supposed to happen, and this was Orphan Annie, Little Orphan Annie's secret society. And if you mailed away a whole bunch of Ovaltine milk, powdered milk supplement stuff, you would get this decoder ring. So you had to cut out the piece and mail it away. And you got this. So he was so excited. He was throughout the movie, he's checking to see if this prize came in the mail, and you're wondering what could this have possibly been. And then he gets it. It's the decoder ring, and he's all excited. The only place a boy my age could get any privacy was in the bathroom. So he locks himself in the bathroom. And do we have a scene of the decoder ring? Now
Yeah.
this is awesome. I love this too. So
90 seconds later, I'm in the only room in the house where a boy of 9 could sit in privacy and decode. Aha, B. I went to the next. E. The first word is B. S. It was coming easier now. U. 25. That's R.
I'll be right there, Ma. Gee whiz.
T. O. Be sure to. Be sure to what? What was little Orphan Annie trying to say? Be sure to what?
Annie has got to go. Will you please come out?
All right, Ma. I'll be right out.
I was getting closer now. The tension was terrible. What was it? The fate of the planet may hang in the balance.
No, Annie's gotta go. I'll be right out. For crying out loud.
Gee, almost there. My fingers flew. My mind was a steel trap. Every pore vibrated. It was almost clear. Yes, 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 yes.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Ovaltine? A crummy commercial? Son of a bitch.
his reaction to getting ripped off by the man, you like the Ovaltine company. Son of a bitch! The crummy commercial? That is gold. Wow, that's gold in itself. I love that scene. That could be my favorite. Oh, I don't know. That's not really Christmas related, I guess, but it was such a funny scene. My favorite when I was a kid was the tongue scene getting stuck. Anyway, moving along. Now, there's this thing. We're moving along on a part where they. Now, this is funny too because when they shot this scene in the dark, it was actually sand that's on the ground. It's not snow. It's because it was done at night. They can get away with this. Isn't snow. This isn't white snow. This is sand. So they get a flat tire. Ralphie goes out to help him. We all have slipped the F-bomb once in a while, and this brings on another classic catchphrase. Only I didn't say fudge. I'm sure we've got some of this lined up for everybody, don't we? Okay, check out this. This is a great scene.
Yeah, there we go. Nice for it. And we got it. Right there. There it is. We'll get that dirty mug. Bling, bang, bang. There we go. And
Oh, for one brief moment, I saw all the bolts silhouetted against the lights of the traffic, and then they were gone.
Oh, fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the big one, the queen mother of dirty words, the F-dash word.
what did you say?
That's awesome. You can't unsee that being sand now.
No.
As soon as I found out that was sand in the background, not snow, the next time I saw it, I was like, oh, whoa, that is sand. It's like, wow, how did I not see that the first time? It's pretty wild, huh? So that's another classic scene. Of course, he gets his mouth washed out with soap after, and he blames it on Schwartz, right? Yeah, he blames it on Schwartz, and you can hear him, oh, Mom, what did I do? What did I do, Mom? Getting the crap beat out of him on the other end of the phone, right? And then Ralphie had to get the mouth washed out with soap. Oh, sorry, there's a hair on the lens there. Hopefully that wasn't showing through. Cat hair. So and then he had to get the soap in the mouth. Big chunk of soap too. And he has that dream that he's going to come back and he's blind, which is so much funny stuff in this. Okay, so we hit Christmas, and it's awesome. You know, when you're a little kid, Christmas hits. It's beautiful. It's a fun thing. I hate to see that it may be phased out. I don't know. Like I guess there's different religions and different folks in Canada now, and that's fine. But I still want to celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas. We could all have some fun. When you're a kid, it's a blast. So these kids are barreling down to get their toys. Sidebar, my favorite Christmas toy of all time still. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Thanks, Santa. The Millennium Falcon toy from Star Wars. I still have the hull of it downstairs. Wait, I'd love to get other parts. If I get a 3D printer, I could print other parts. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, again, my greatest present as a kid was the Millennium Falcon. Funny Star Wars link, though, is my greatest present as an adult. Ooh, well, it's a tie between the Atari system with a whole bunch of games and the lightsaber. Master Replica. I don't know. That Atari set's pretty cool. That's a tough one. Anyway, those are my favorite gifts of all time. And thank you for getting them for me, my wife and my parents. And Santa. Yay, Santa! Excellent. Okay, so they have Christmas. They love it. He gets the BB gun, folks. He does. He gets it. He shoots your eye out, kid. What does he do? Goes in the backyard and almost shoots his eye out. Ding! I shot my eye out. I actually shot my eye out. He's wearing glasses. Tings the glass. Oh, man. So the whole thing that he's premising through the beginning of the movie and he scoffs at, he does right off the bat once he gets his gun. But he tells his mom an icicle fell. She doesn't. I'm sure she knows what happened.
Yeah.
And then the Bumpus hounds come in and eat all their chicken or their turkey. They eat their turkey. Now, sidebar to this was the dogs were so well trained that they wouldn't eat the turkey just on cue. So they had to have them. They had to make them skip a couple meals. So they were actually really hungry when they came in for that turkey. Here's a little clip. Oh, here's a little picture. Yeah. So at the very end, they go to the Chinese food restaurant, and they just start a new tradition of having Chinese food for Christmas. And I guess that's where that tradition came from. Because that's kind of a tradition. It's nice. I remember a lot of people in Toronto did that. Yeah. And the Bumpus Hounds were really funny too. That's the movie, my friends. And then they go home and it's a silent night. It ends with
Oh yes, here like these.
there, and yeah, look at the snow. We're not seeing that right now. We're at December 18th here in Kingston, Ontario, Canada. And there is no snow, Joe.
No rain.
There's just rain, and it's like +7, +6 degrees. So it doesn't look like that at all. That's too bad. Because one time I would like it would be December and January. Then it can go away. But the snow in this movie that was shown, the wintry nights, the Christmassy stuff with the lights, every little thing is just screams Christmas and old Christmas, comfy Christmas. Yeah. And if you're into this stuff, I hope you enjoyed this because this is our last podcast of the year. This is it. Thank you, folks. So I want to thank you all for tuning in and tuning in throughout the year. All right. So as you know, we're moving to a new network in the new year, and we'll give you all announcements about that when we come back. I'm not sure what we're going to come back with in the new year, but it'll be something really cool. We're coming back. We're just taking a bit of a break. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you want anything cool, go to our store. We're not going to pimp it today. This is all about our deep dive on Christmas Story and hoping you and yours have a great holiday season. A Merry Christmas, Crazy Kwanzaa, whatever you're doing. Hope you're enjoying it. Peace, rock on, party on, be excellent to each other. Leg lamp it up, my friends. And if you drink, do it responsibly and have some fun. Now, let's see. Was this the greatest show ever? It's kind of late now. What can I ask it now, Lonnie? I better hold this up here so people know what I'm doing.
Is it gonna snow for Christmas?
No, I know
On
it's not.
Christmas Day.
No, it's okay. Is it going to snow on Christmas Day? It is decidedly so. All right. Well, I guess we're going to get
There
snow
we
on
go.
Christmas Day, says the 8 ball. This is one of my gifts for my daughter. She doesn't watch the show, so she's on the road with the 3 tenors finishing up that. Production manager. Yeah. She's grown up. Anyway, peace and love, my friends. To my parents. I hope my mom's feeling better. She couldn't make dinner tonight because she had some deals with her eye. So hope I'm feeling better. My dad and I went and saw the Kingston Frontenacs OHL team play again yesterday. Sorry, and shout outs to Michelle for getting us the tickets. Very cool. Very, very cool. I remember you as Michelle Giroux. So I can't remember your new name. I apologize. But thank you, Michelle, for giving my dad and I the tickets. We really appreciate it. Go France, go. They've won both times me and my dad have gone. So my dad and I are good luck. High five, Dad. So Mom and Dad, hope you're doing good. Cheers from my wife here, the producer, myself, my co-pilot, sometimes Brent. Cheers. Merry Christmas and season's greetings and all that stuff. Thanks for joining the Cult of Machete. We'll see you in the new year.